Hello everybody. Wow, it's been a while. It's been a long while. I never had an idea that I was about to take such a break that I did last time. So I might be a little rusty. I've got some notes and stuff written over here of some things that I hope to discuss in this video. I had hoped to have this be more like an hour and a half where I'm going to see if I still remember how to use the Huppermage class. Unfortunately, I just spent the last 2 hours working on my microphone and my sound. I had all kinds of background noises and hisses and stuff taking place. The room that I'm in now actually has a hardwood floor, so there's a whole lot more echo in here, and that was new. That was something I had to try to figure out, and I'll talk more about what all took place in the apartment and stuff a little bit later. So I think this might be a little bit shorter just because I lost so much time, but we'll see. As I start going through this stuff over here, I've got jotted down. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I know I released like 3 videos in 1 week. I was all excited. I'm back. And then there's been like nothing for about a week and a half now, depending on when I release this one. So I'll explain the reasons why on that. So here's the goals I have for this video tonight. First, see if I can still play this class. Second, I'll give you an update on the stats and the level and the gear, my plans and stuff for this character. I have played them some before I took my big break. I was hopping on a little bit and playing with the Huppermage, just run around doing some stuff. So I have gained some levels and I put together a plan. We'll go over that. Also want to talk about my eventful start to 2022. Some things that happened here with the Benjamight family. Also, I have comments written up over here from a few previous videos I'll go over. I heard people say they love the fact that I talk about those comments and give my feedback and thoughts and things. So again, just like before, leave comments in this video and the next Let's Play type video I do, probably here on the Huppermage. I'll talk about those. I'll bring them up. I'll respond to you probably in the comment section, but feel free to ask me anything you want, say anything you want down there, and then I'll probably bring it up and talk about it in the next video. That's always kind of a fun thing. Also, I have another giveaway that will be in this video. Kind of unexpected, but I'll go over that here a little bit later. And then one last thing, I have a new video series I'm considering for the channel, which would be more focused on Endgame content. Something that I've been told many times that people wish I had more of on my channel. My channel is very beginner friendly. That's been intentional because I feel like those are the people that I can actually help the most. But I do have an idea for a series, so I'll have that question towards the end of the video, I think. So if all that sounds like fun to you, you can do me a huge favor, smack the like button. Let's do this. Okay, I've moved down into the corner of the screen now so you can see more of the screen. Forgot about that little setting I was using in the past. Like I said, I'm a bit rusty, so bear with me. I will get better again. So that's kind of what I'm no longer blocking half the screen. Well, the first thing we'll go over is the character. I'm single, Huppermage. As you know, in my last video, I just kind of switched into my chance setup, and I was starting to work on building up the agility. So I'd be like a chance agility hybrid. In fact, I'll flash an image here on the screen, kind of showing you where stats and everything were last time I played in that last video. I'm level 89 now, still chance agility. However, I think I'm going to switch to strength and intelligence once I get up to level 105, and I'll explain that here in a second. So I put my notes over here just to make sure I would not lose my train of thought. After I had talked with a few people and kind of looked at the different spells and how they interacted with each other, I think the strength and intelligence build is what's going to work best for me, because I like that idea of getting bigger damage with my hits. And I think with the bigger damage, that means I also get bigger heals from those attacks. I think that's how it works. When I was looking at chance and agility, it works more on a damage reduction type setup. Like if I bring up the spells here real fast so you can kind of see, if I use an agility spell and then I use a water spell, see how it says negative 15% damage? That's kind of how they complement each other, is they reduce the amount of damage that the target that I hit is going to be able to do to me. Whereas with the strength and intelligence combination, I get to do a damage buff on the enemies that I attack. I like that more. Remember, I'm kind of an IOP in the brain. So I'm going to try switching to that. I think it's going to be fun to do. So that's where I was saying at 105 is when I'll be able to make that change, because the gear that I've picked out, and thank you again, Leafy Green, for maging all this gear for me literally months ago now. Oh my gosh. It's still so weird knowing I was gone for so long, but it was good for me. It was good for me, and I'm so glad that I did it, but it's still weird. But I got my gear maged. So we got this here, and I really tried to stick with intelligence and strength because I really want to try to be a hybrid build at 105. When I make the switch, I want to be able to hit in 2 elements and hopefully hit pretty good. So I got this belt here. I got the Deceitful Amulet, which, again, very heavy vitality over mage. I got the Limbo Wand so that I get the AP MP range. It does take away a tiny bit of strength, but as you can see, it's at the lowest amount of strength it can take away. That was so awesome. He also managed to get a little bit of vitality and stick hunting weapon on there for me, so that was fantastic. Here's my boots. Nothing too crazy or special going on there, just good mages. And then I got the Wobot cloak and hat or crown. Those are going to be my 2-piece set that I have. And then I've got the Forester's ring. And then of course I've got my vitality amulet over here. It'd be awesome if I could have an MP AP amulet, but I am a long ways from being able to get to that financially yet. So that's the gear I'm going to put on and be switching over to a strength intelligence strength and intelligence hybrid at that point. Also, I'm gonna have to do some upgrading on my trophies because I don't have the right trophies for that, but I started to run out of money. I do have a bit of money now because I threw some things in the market before I logged off. So that's the plan for my Huppermage. I'm pretty excited for it. So you can let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea, bad idea. Do you prefer chance? What's your favorite build? You can do so many different combinations. In fact, you'll notice when we start going through the comments that I've got, there were people that were saying what they like as a build for their Huppermage, and there's a huge variety. It's a very versatile class in the different ways you can do it. I am inside the Zeller Temple because one of the last things I did when I was on here, I started to go through the excessive baker's dozen to try to get an achievement for every doppel just to get some achievement points, and because I'm trying to level. And at level 89, I need 105, so I got 16 levels to go, and I was like, this will be something kind of easy to do and get some achievement points, which gets me XP points. So that's where we're going to start, is we're going to finish off this achievement. I'm not going to pick it back up and start running it again. I just want to run it this one time, and we can try to get achievements or fight challenges on those because I need them for the achievement. Now, I've highlighted the ones that are still needed here. It looks like we'll go up and do the panda next. What do you guys think of the Dopples? Any of you guys still run the Dopples? I liked the Dopples when you could get the doubloons and exchange those for the scrolls. But ever since they took that feature away, I find them kind of pointless myself. There's no real reason to fight them. I'm only doing it on this run for the achievement because you don't even really get like great XP. At least I don't think you get great XP. But let me know. Maybe there's some advantages to these Doppels that I'm not aware of. How many people also remember the spell, your own personal Doppel that you would get that was the equivalent of your class? I remember they took that out because they said that it was creating too much of a gap, I think, between level 199 and 200. I'm assuming they're referring to PvP because I don't see how that would really mess things up in PvM too much. But they were saying that the difference between those two levels because of that one spell was too much to balance. So that's why they had to take it out. But I kind of wish, I liked having everybody had their own Doppel. And I wish there'd be something with that brought back. Train the Doppel, yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. I gotta see if I remember how to use these. Okay, I am chance and agility at the moment. I have to remember that and not come over here and just start using these spells. Okay, it's the panda. I got a feeling it'll come after me. I'm gonna put on elemental shield. That way if it hits me, it might put some kind of a elemental state on it. remembering how these things work. Polarity, okay. Contribution, yep. Okay. Okay. Oh, you jerk, you didn't come over far enough. Now, I can hit it with this just to put some kind of a state on it. Not going to do me any good. Are any of these without line of sight? I'm trying to remember. Is that one? Does not require line of sight. Ooh, here we go. I can't really hit very good in it because... Oh, no! Oh, well, now I got to keep this one. My agility, as much as I was trying to be hybrid, it's not very impressive. So... You better not go back around that corner. Come out here and fight like a man. Oh, you jerk. Okay, one of these is a straight attack. Ooh, there we go. That's good. And then I can do an elemental drain to get a boost. Let's hit it with this. And oh, I think it'll finish it off. Oh, baby. I like this class. I definitely still like this class. Okay, so that's another one down. Let's take a quick look at the map and see where all we got next. So we are... Man, that actually went really smooth. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, we're going to head down here. We'll just run right along this edge. Get 1, 2, 3. We'll pick up Fog or Not. I don't think I have that one done yet. We have the Sedita. Who all we got left here? So any Sedita's down. I usually save a Sedita for last. Feka, Osa, Fogger, Elio. That one's near the entrance. And Oogie. Okay, so Elio and Sedita will probably be the last ones we take care of. We're just going to run along this edge here. But yeah, I kind of missed the old Doppel thing. So if you know of a reason why they should still be fought on a regular basis, feel free to let me know. Okay, what I got next here? Okay. I got notes because it really helps keep me from getting too lost and rambling too much. So, brief life update. I'm going to give you a little update on what's been going on with Benjamight just for January. If you're a little curious about what's taken place... Ooh, Ilio's right here. We'll do that one next. What took place over those 3 months I was gone. I have a little video for that. You can zip over and check it out. It's just a few minutes kind of letting you know that I was getting really stressed. Life was getting crazy. Work was getting crazy. And my health was not good. Speaking of health... I have dropped, I was up to 220 pounds about midway last year. And then I hopped on Nutrisystem to try to lose some of that weight. Did not really perform as well as I wanted. I got down to about 207. So I lost, 15-ish pounds. So not bad, but nowhere near where I needed to be. I don't know, does the Elio run from you? I know some will run and some will attack. I can't remember. Let's see. Oh, I probably shouldn't use that one. Let's see if I can. That's 4 and 4. It'd be awesome if I could get both of these, but I don't know. Is this a 3? Okay, that's a better one to be using. Come on, Elio. Oh, you better. Oh. You're gonna run. You're a jerk. You are a jerk. That's the only thing I really don't like about Chance is the lack of range. Now, I don't know if that's an issue in late game or not, but this stage in the game is an issue. Come on, dude. At least use portals. Get closer with your portals so then I can use your portals. Oh, here we go. All right, hit you with that. Oh, yeah. Oops. Hit you with this. There we go. Oh, do I have a 1 AP spell? I don't... I do. Okay. Let's use this. I don't think this is going to kill it. Oh, I can't use it again. Okay, here we go. I still got both going. Don't hit and run. Don't hit and run. You hit and ran. You jerk. What's this? This is 4? No, that's 2. Doing a whole lot of nothing. Oh, I was gonna say you better get over here. You better get over here. Scoot you closer. All right, that'll work. Ooh, that might kill you. Oh, this is the hard part. Where's polarity? Polarity is going to enchant enemies attract. I don't know. Is he gonna lock me? Oh, he did. Dang it. Okay. Let's do this. I'm at least gonna get... What? I thought that was all my... Oh. Too many thoughts going on there at one time. I thought I used all my AP. I wonder if something gave me an AP back. Because I could have swore that was 2 and then 2 and 4. I don't know. Oh, well. There we go. But yeah, I was up to 220 pounds. Got down to about 205, 207. I was down in that range. And that's where I stayed pretty much the rest of the year. It did not go anywhere. I'm officially sitting at 195. 195. Over those 3 months, made some changes. Started following more of a... if you've heard of the keto diet, we started to do the keto diet, and I have... which I feel bad calling it a diet, because it's more like... I don't want to look at it as a diet. I really want it to be more of a lifestyle change. So it's more like the keto lifestyle is what I prefer to say. But yeah, I'm doing more keto, and I'm also doing intermittent fasting. So I don't know if you're familiar with either of those terms, but if you are, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I've started doing that. And since so I dropped from 207 down to 202 fairly quickly. Just from the fasting. Then I started adding the keto diet lifestyle, and I've dropped from 202 to 195 in just the last 4 weeks. So I'm pretty happy with how things are going there. I'm eating totally different. If you're not familiar with the keto diet, man, quit giving me these 2 challenges. At least the any, I think, comes to me. I'm not even going to bother with that bottom one. No, I should probably bother with the bottom one. It's not that hard to use 11 AP. Okay. Get over here. Oh. Come on now. I wonder if it gave me the same 2 challenges because I failed it on the last one. They're like, hey, let's just keep giving them that. I was going to say you better not walk around that corner. Okay. So I'm going to hit you with this. And then I'm going to hit you with... I'd like to use... Let's do this because I can get both of them. Get the health back up. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh! Now, is that not 4? That is 3. That's where I went wrong. I thought that was... Okay, so that's why I messed up on that last one. That's a 3 AP spell. I thought it was 4. Okay, I need to switch the position of these 2. Because the way I had these set up before is I tried to have the same MP spells. Yeah, I've got the 4 in the middle on both of them. I guess I can leave it like that if I can remember that. Come on, Nini. Let's see what you got. Let's hit you with this one. This is probably going to finish you off, so let's throw one over here. There we go. That's the way you do it. Oh, you know what stinks is I'm going to miss that first round of achievements by 1. Well, assuming I get it on the rest of them. Just because of that 1 AP. 1 AP. Yeah, it's way out. So, yeah. So that's what's going on. I'm getting my health in shape. But, unfortunately, January 1st, so the last week of December, I was getting real excited about finally starting to come back to make YouTube content. January 1st, I came down with COVID. Tested positive. My wife actually got it first a few days prior, like about 3 or 4 days prior, but we didn't think it was COVID because she didn't lose her taste. She didn't have any of the fevers or anything like that. She had a runny nose and a cough. It was very much just like the common flu. So we assumed that's what it was. But she went ahead and scheduled a COVID test just to find out, to be safe, that sort of thing. Yeah, here we go. Let's hit you with this, bring you right next to me. Whammo! I can use my elemental drain now, I forgot. Ooh. There's Pudgy Tofu. We're gonna talk a little bit about let's see, if I hit you with wait a minute. I thought I had an earth spell I could use right next to me. Is it down there? Okay. I can push it away with polarity. I mean, I guess I could have just tried to kill it, but I need to use my 1 AP. But he's so far away now. Let's put that on. Boy. Oh, and another one. Oh. Okay. Let's hit you with this first. And then this. Yeah, we're going to talk about OSAs here a little bit later because I did a poll on my YouTube channel. Had some pretty interesting results. I figure we'll talk about those briefly. Dude! Okay, I'm not going to be able to use that 1 MP thing. This is going to be a forever fight. Oh, well, maybe. Oh, maybe. Just bypassed all your goodies, buddy. I really didn't think I was going to be able to get that one. Oh, man. This class is very versatile. That's so fun. So yeah, came down with COVID, so that knocked me out that whole first week. Second week, the week I actually put out those videos. Those of you who saw my photo, saw my little Dofus calendar over here on my right-hand side. It's got kind of my stuff that I've done for the YouTube channel and stuff on there. Well, that second week where I was making those videos actually was still battling some COVID effects, mainly lack of energy, cough was kind of the real main thing, and a runny nose. But through editing, you know, you can take care of a lot of that stuff. But so that kind of messed up those first couple weeks. But you know, I got the desk all put together. I was all excited about it and everything. And then we get a notice on our apartment door saying, "Hey, just FYI," this was like on Friday. They sent us a letter, said, "Hey, just so you know, on Wednesday we're renovating your living room, your dining room, your kitchen, your bathrooms, and your entry closet and laundry room. So you need to move all your stuff." I was like, my goodness. So all the main living area had to be basically torn down, and we had to find ways to squish it and put it into areas that would not interfere with the renovations they were going to do, which was going to be like putting down new floors and renovating the kitchen with new sinks and all kinds of. The place looks fantastic. I'm real happy with it. But I was like, man, I just put the desk all back together, and then I had to tear it all down. So that's where you didn't see hardly anything from me on that third week. And I was doing like some tweeting and stuff just so people knew I was still around. But I was like, man, I just want to start making content again. I got so many things working against me. Well, one thing we did, finish it, Jason. Okay. One thing that I was talking to my wife about, I said, you know, knowing what I know now about my desk and my setup and everything, the desk that I have is not the one that I would have bought if I could do it over again. And she said, well, why don't you just buy a new desk? And I was like, well, I mean, I guess I could, but you know, I've only had this one about a year, maybe a year and a half. Hadn't had it that long. And she's like, if you don't like it, let's just replace it. So that's what we did. This one. So I went out and I bought a new desk, and you guys have probably seen the picture of it. If I think of it and I remember this spot in the video, I'll try to flash an image of it up here on the screen so you can kind of see it. It's actually one of those sit-stand desks where you can raise it up and lower it down. I don't really have any plans of raising it up and lowering it down. That's not why I bought it. I bought it because it's just one big, deep, solid table, and that's what I like. I also took the stands off my monitors and got some just cheap Amazon mounts for the back. They're fantastic. They work so good. And so I got each monitor on a mount, and so it freed up so much desk space. And I'm like, oh, this is nice. I like this. And it's got a much more minimalist look to it. And I was able to just clear off a lot of stuff that didn't really have anything to do with my desk as a content creator. So that was kind of a nice plus too. I really took advantage of the opportunity to change the look and the layout of the whole thing. So I'm calling it Benjamight 3.0. Those of you who've been with the channel for a while know that I've had certain moments where I feel like I've made a big enough upgrade that I would put a 0.0 to it. And this is one that I'm like, yeah, this is Benjamight 3.0 because this is a nice change. But yeah, so there you go. That's kind of the big life updates. If you're curious about what desk I got or anything, you can let me know. It's nothing too special. It's literally the cheapest sit-stand desk they had at Staples, if you guys know what Staples is. Oogie? Here we go. As you can see, I've never been to some of these areas yet. My goodness, there's still so much to do with this Huppermage. Okay. Okay, right before this fight, I'll talk about the giveaways. That's the next thing I had listed here. Okay, so those of you who saw the video, scoot that down some. There we go. The video that I did, the Jiva giveaway pack that just came out for Ankama, they gave me 2 codes to give away. Well, they're only good for a limited amount of time. I drew the 2 winners, and I let the 2 winners know, but only one winner has gotten back with me, and I don't want the other one to go to waste. So it's been just over a week since I pulled and announced the winner. I have not heard anything, so I'm going to give it away to somebody else. So I will tell you how to do that. It's going to be somebody in this video that can win this one, but there's possibly 2 winners, and I say possibly, quote marks, hashtag star. It's a slim chance that it's 2 winners, but I'll explain it. So that was the Jiva pack. I got 1 code that I know is still good for the Jiva pack. I might have a code still for the Scroll Slayer set. I don't know if it's still any good. I'll flash an image of the Scroll Slayer set on the screen here so you can see what it is that I'm referring to, assuming I remember. But this is what they came out with right before Temporis. Well, I got a code for a giveaway then for that. However, I had kind of stopped playing at this point, and I had this code, and I never used it, and I don't know if it's any good. My guess is it's not any good. It might be. They didn't tell me that it expires when they gave it to me, but I don't know. I don't know. I just know I never used it. And so if it's still usable, it's still good. So here's the 2 giveaways. I got 1 Jiva pack and maybe 1 Scroll Slayer pack. In the comments, all you got to do is let me know which one you're interested in. Don't put both. Just list which giveaway you want to be in. Do you want to be drawn in the giveaway of the Jiva pack that you know will work? Or do you want to be roll the dice and probably in a much smaller pool on the Scroll Slayer pack that might work? I really don't know. I wish I had another code as like just a backup that I could give to that person if it's not any good. But hey, it's worth a gamble, I guess, if you want to go for it. It's a fantastic looking set. In fact, I probably like it a little more than the Jiva set. But, you know, that's personal preference. So yeah, just in the comments of this video, and if you've already commented, You can add to it. It doesn't have to be a separate comment or anything. Just let me know if you want to be in the Jiva pack giveaway or the Scroll Sayer pack giveaway, and I will draw those names probably sometime this week. I don't know which day of the week yet this video is going live, but it will be sometime this week. I will reach out to people and let you know, say, hey, you're the winner. So yeah, there you go. Possibly 2 code giveaway. We are getting close. We got 3 left. Oogies. Oogies. Some people love this class. Love this class. I've never fallen in love with this one, but there are definitely people that are huge fans of it. This. I'm not going to go do that because I know you're probably going to lock me. You do this. And let's put on an elemental shield. I think this one will be... I think he chases me. I don't think he's going to run off. This will be an easy fight. These guys really don't stand a chance. I'm like way over the cap on these guys. I feel like the Dopples just serve no real purpose. I mean, that's me. But I don't think they do a whole lot for you. Not now that the doubloons are gone. Wow, that's a bit of a tongue twister. Okay, so now I'm going to go over some comments from a few videos. The first one being, I hope I pronounced these names right. I apologize up front if I mispronounce them. Alejandro Ardila? Ardila? Something like that. These are going to be from the Huppermage is Beast video. That was that last Ilyzaelle one that I did here. So that's what this video is from. So Alejandro, if you're listening, this is your comment. Said he just started playing an agility Huppermage and is loving it. Also said they would love to see me do some questing. Now, I was curious. Yes, that's sale. I didn't know if you meant questing as in just questing on Ilyzaelle here with my single account. My biggest fear is I'm going to hit walls where I can't get past a point, and then I don't know how to record for something like that. Like how if I have to wait and go find somebody and then I try to do it. I don't know. I don't know exactly how to do it. So I didn't know if you meant recording or questing on here, or if you meant questing on Echo with my team. I had a Quest to 200 team. I used to do a lot of questing there. So you can let me know in the comments, or anybody else can let me know which way you would like to see me do some questing. The nice thing about on Echo is I don't have to wait on people. I can go from quest to quest and work my way through a story and that sort of thing. On here, though, those of you who have done a lot of questing will know that there's definitely a lot of spots where I will hit a barrier where I just can't get past it because I'm by myself. So you guys can let me know what you thought of that. Zach suggested an earth-water build might be a good Huppermage because of the range and minus MP reduction combos, or MP stealing. No, not stealing, reduction. I used to get those backwards. I would say steal when you're not actually stealing it. You're reducing their MP. Stealing is when you take the MP for yourself. I think that's what I was told. So either way, you're taking MP from the enemy and you're not getting it yourself. You're just taking it off of them. Whatever the proper terminology is for that. So they suggested that also because it helps cover short and long range. So that was a good suggestion. Also liked my idea for a 1 to 100 class guide video. I have my first one out. For those who have seen it, what'd you think? I did one for a Foggernaut, and which is one of my all-time favorite classes, so it only makes sense that I would do that, right? Oh, look at this. You're trying to keep me from being able to use my MP again. We're going to try. Polarity to push you away. And then we're going to use... Oop, better scoop. There we go. Use this to pull you back. Because you know I can't make up my mind. There we go. Oh, and... I guess use that. Cool looking move. Alright, I'm going to try to get both these achievements. We'll see. I think the Feka tends to run and fight from a distance. Ooh, at least he scooted me over one space. That's helpful. Well, I can still boost myself off of you. This stinks because I know he's going to run away again. I can't do any damage to him at the moment. Okay, let's do this and this. Okay. Let's see. Where are you going to go? Oh, did you just steal 5 AP from me? Oh, pulled me back. Okay, I can go this way. Scoot over one, but I'm not going to be able to hit that thing at all. Let's do this to get some health. Okay. Let's see where he goes. Oh! I am... This is where not having range is so difficult. Okay, let's hit you with this. Go up one, hit you with this. I've definitely got far more health than that thing, so all I need is one more good line. Oh, this might do it for me. Oh, I was hoping it would scoop me over 2 spaces. Alright, scoot over 1. This. That. Can I hit you with that twice? No, I can't. Hit you with this twice? Here we go. And I need to use... Let's go with that one. I might need that polarity one. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you're stealing AP from me again. Maybe. Here we go. And use this one. Oh, I think I did it. Yeah. Eat that fecka. You little jerk. Hitting and running and stealing and all that fun stuff. There's a lot of people who really like that Fecka class too. So they're a very versatile class. I've only played the agility one with that Quest to 200 team. I haven't done a whole lot with that one. Okay, so we got the Sedita last. So let's head down to, I usually go to, at least assuming that I have the zap on this character. Maybe I haven't been over there yet. I have the Evil Forest. If not, I might have a bit of running. Oh, there we go. I do have it. All right. Grab these nettles. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So I got my first class guide, 1 to 100. I'm calling it the beginner guide, and I'm going to do an advanced guide at some point. But I want to get a few beginner ones out there first. I'm thinking either... I had a lot of requests for the Panda. So I'm thinking about doing Panda next. And maybe Huppermage will be close. I'm not at 100 yet. I'd like to be at 100 before I put together my guide for that one. So I have access to all those spells. And then I'm working on an OSA. I created an OSA on Echo just to try to get the hang of how the OSA works, because I'd like to see about making a 1 to 100 guide. That was another one that I had a lot of requests for. So Panda, Hupper, OSA, and I think even the Any. I think those are the 4 first class guides. I had quite a few requests for a Sacrier too, so that one might be in the top 5 as well. So I'm looking forward to making more of those. If you could let me know, if you've watched it, in the comments below, if you had any suggestions for things to change. Maybe nothing. Maybe you liked how it played out exactly. I tried to stick to just things that I know are really important to people, which is like how to use the spells, a few tips and tricks, pros and cons of the different elements, and some gear suggestions. That's pretty much everything I included in that. Those were the main things I felt like most people want to know. So if you got some suggestions on if any of that is not really vital, or if there's something else I probably should include, feel free to let me know in the comments. That would be super helpful. I really did try to keep it more concise, and I gotta tell you, just from a creating the content standpoint and editing and everything, focusing just on those first 100 levels made making that guide a million times easier than the ones I've made in the past. So when I do my advanced guide, it's going to cover just from 101 to 200. So then in that one, I'm going to focus on things of maybe which spells I would recommend using different versions of, or which ones should you stay with the original side They're not alternate versions of each other, but you get what I'm saying. You know, maybe suggestions on which ones are worth switching, which ones aren't, based upon your element, that kind of thing. And yeah, so I'm kind of excited to make some of those, but I want to get a handful of beginner guide ones out first. Then I'll come back and start adding some advanced guide ones. But yeah. So Zcon said a fire water is great because you gain shields while stuck at range, which I thought that was kind of cool. Again, it just goes to show that depending on which two elements, and you can build in multiple elements, but which two main elements you go for, you really change the way the Huppermage class plays and feels, which was really cool. Caesar Augusto asked for a Huppermage guide. So, yep, as I just mentioned a minute ago, Caesar, that is in the works. Also likes the amount of care I put in my videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do try to make sure I'm proud of the work that I put out. So, Curtis Martin said, "Great work, Ben. Keep up the shine." Oh. Thanks, Curtis. I appreciate that. Paul Dan liked the idea of my 1 to 100 class guides, because that was actually the video where I asked, said, I'm thinking about this. What do you guys think? And I had a lot of people that actually said, yeah, I really like the idea. Mr. Jimmy said, love the video. Keep it up. Shin Angelo said he's never tried the Huppermage yet, but it looks fun. He's going to have to give it a try. Martin Ruring said, after watching 4 of my Huppermage videos, and I'm assuming he means the 4 Let's Play ones I've done here on Ilyzaelle, he started playing Dofus again after years of being away and tried the Huppermage. Really liked it. That's awesome. I hope you're still liking the class. If you see this video, let me know which elements did you go with, or element did you go with. Also really enjoyed the profession guides that I was making. So that brings up a good question. I've been debating on if I should continue to do profession guides or not. Those take a lot of work because I put so much research into those. I've tried a few different styles. No matter which style I do, though, it's a lot of work. And what I don't like is how quickly they kind of become dated. If you know what I mean. For those of you who have seen them probably know that some of them, are really not even relevant anymore. Just because recipes have changed, or some enemies have been removed, or there's just a bunch of variety of reasons why. So they're great for a very short amount of time, and then they kind of fall off being useful. If they didn't take so much work, that wouldn't bother me so much. But I have not found a fast way to do those where I try to show you maybe the cheapest recipes to try to level your way up. I did one video where I was comparing 2 different professions against each other and tried to show the pros and cons of the 2 different ones. That one didn't take too well. It was very experimental. I didn't know how it would do, but yeah, that one didn't do too well. Most people really like the ones where I just show you the cheapest recipes to level your way up. But the problem is that changes so quickly. And so, I don't know. I'm on the fence. If you've got any suggestions for a way I could do a profession guide that you think would be helpful, or if one of the versions that I've done would be something you'd like to see, but maybe you got a suggestion on how to tweak or change them, let me know in the comments if those are worth picking back up. As of right now, I'm kind of on the side of things of thinking it's not going to be worth picking back up. So that's where I stand on that right now. Okay, let's see. This is the chunk of XP I was chasing. I don't know if that's... Wow, I was really kind of hoping for something a little more exciting than that. 600 quest. Yeah. Okay, well, that was not as exciting as I thought it was going to be. I haven't done my almanacs for the day, though. Those usually give pretty good XP. As you can see, I've done all of Astra, and I did all of Incarnum. I did all of Wabbit Island. Did I really? On this character, I did that? Wait a second. I did! Oh my goodness. I've accomplished more on this character than I thought. I know it's been a while. What else? There was something else that had 100%. Province of Amakna. I don't really remember too much of what that was. Wow. Looks like I made it to Huppermage. Okay, I do remember getting all the way to this point. I haven't gone any further on that because I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I've really been focused on trying to grind out some levels lately just so I can get into that new gear. Let's see what kind of options do I have dungeon-wise. I don't, if I remember right, the Crackler was kind of the next one we had here. Larva I can't run on my own. I did that one. Okay, I did Cannibal. Where is the quest? So defeat the jellies and ancestral. I don't know if I can do either of those solo with a knight. This is where I begin to struggle with running just one account because I want these to be entertaining, but I feel limited on what I can do. If you can let me know. Here's where, out of all the things I could request for your feedback on for the Ilyzaelle series, we can put it that way. What would you most like to see in these videos that you would find entertaining? Like, if I made one of these videos and this was the only thing that I did in that video, what would you like it to be? That would help me a lot. And what I'm looking for is consistency. If I see several people have agreed with a particular comment or have posted the same comment, if I see 10 comments and all 10 comments are a completely different thing, well, that doesn't help me too much. But if I can see some consistency that like half the people all said that they would like to see me doing this particular thing, maybe it's questing, maybe it's continuing to try to fight through dungeons, maybe it's shooting for score achievements, maybe it's profession leveling. I don't know. But if you could just let me know, that would help me out a lot because it's moments like this where I could just go and fight some mobs. In fact, that might be what I do now just so I can kind of keep reading comments and feel like I'm making progress. I will see if we can fight some monsters. There we go. That I can get some monster achievements. Oh, and I got the Hourglass of Doom. Hold on just a second. Let's see. Night monsters. That's going to require me to get in the Evil Forest. I don't think I want to make that trip. Here we go. That's a bit of a haul. I don't know. Have I been... I don't think I've even been to Brakmar yet on here. Let's take a quick look at this map. Have I picked up any zaps over here? I gotta say, speaking of Brakmar and Amakna, they've really redone the looks of those things. I have not been to Brakmar yet since they revamped it. I've been to Bonta. It looks pretty cool. Let's go scope out Brakmar. And it looked like I had the zap, so let's check here. Yes, there we go. Wow, that looks so different. It looks like an industrial factory kind of a look. Oh, this looks so cool. Let's do a little exploring here. This will be fun. So next comment, I think it's Ilja Sperling, said they would love to see a Huppermage beginner guide, and I agree. That is going to be next. What in public? Do you ride this? No. Oh. Do they have anything like that on Bonta? I mean, I guess I haven't went to all the different maps. I didn't know they had that. Can I use this tube? What, they get tubes here? We get the little paddocks on Bonta. I say we because I typically go to Bonta, but okay. Who designed the Brakmar? Because clearly they really love Brakmar. This place looks amazing. They get tubes and conveyor belts. Well, now I want to go to Bonta and see if we have any of those. Bonta, I think, just kind of had the zappies again. What's clickable? Now I'm like really curious. Look at that, another tube. They get tubes and conveyor belts. What? I want tubes on Bonta. I want a tube on Bonta that takes you all the way to Brakmar. That would be awesome. Oh, okay. A little bit jealous. I might switch to Brakmar now. It's not as dark. What I didn't like about it before is it was just so dark. I kind of hated just running around on the maps. This is a little nicer. It's still got kind of that dark feel and vibe to it, but it looks more, it's more nice to just look at, whereas before it wasn't. That's so cool that you see like the tubes and stuff coming up. Let's check trash can. Ah, well, we'll put something in there for the next person. There we go. Diego Valenzuela, I'm sorry, said their favorite build is strength and intelligence, even at level 200. Brought up 2 AP elemental variants being awesome, which got me thinking, is that what the, no, those are 5 AP, 5. Wow, those are big 5 AP spells. 2 AP variants, so I guess, is this one? Steals HP in Earth element, applies to Earth state. Steals HP. 29. Oh, it does a lot less damage. Here's another 2 AP variant. That one is 19 to 21. I mean, it's got better range. 2 AP. Steals HP. That's a 2 AP. So if anybody in here knows what he's referring to with the 2 AP variants and why those are so much better, I mean, I guess there's single target versus how many times you can use this once per target. I don't know. Maybe those are good. I guess I'll find out when I get there, but spoke very highly of them. Also wants to see me stream. Oh, yeah, Diego, I have not streamed in a while. I'm not sure exactly when streaming will come back into my repertoire of things to do. Okay, let's go over here. Let's see. East exit, sewer entrance. Man, this looks so good. I love the way they did this. Look, even the that's the entrance to the sewer. It's a conveyor belt. Oh. Now, I haven't been to the sewer yet in the other area. Okay, these are the guys we were looking for. Do I have my night on? I think I have my night on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's find 92. That's probably a good place to start. See how things go. But yeah, I'm not quite sure when I'm going to start doing streaming again. I do plan on doing some. They will probably not be planned. They'll probably be very spur of the moment kind of stuff where an evening opened up and I'm like, I could do a live stream tonight. Not working on a video. Let's just do a live stream. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see, I think I can just push you over. Which one is that? This one. There we go. Help her get down there a little bit. But yeah, I appreciate that. I do hope to do some more of that. I enjoy streaming. I really do. I kind of feel bad if I can't stream for a while. Well, I actually, and that brings up the fact that I'm almost to a point where I think, yep, I think I might be able to do like some short afternoon streams. Now they're afternoon my time, which would make them probably early evening UK time. So I don't know, maybe that'll work out real well for some of you people, but it is you. Okay, I'll double check that. But I haven't decided yet on that. The idea would be that I would use kind of like my lunch break when I'm working, because I work from home 4 days a week now. I could use a lunch break to do a short stream. So that's a possibility. So I guess let me know if you guys think you'd enjoy something like that. But I'm really trying to stay focused on stuff where I can really control the time of it. And I feel like I don't I have a harder time controlling my time with the... Oh, you jerk. I'm gonna have to kill you, aren't I? You just want to die? Oh, I ruined the challenge. Well, now I gotta fight more of these things anyways. You're little puppets. We're jerks. Oh, and you're surviving by one. I can still hit you with that. Oh, but it won't do any damage. Oh, alive by one. These guys are jerks. I almost don't even want the achievement anymore. All their stupid summons coming out here and locking me and... Okay, I can at least get rid of you. And I can buff you. Not that that's really the issue. I mean, I guess it was the issue since he lived by one. Okay, let's see. What you gonna do? All right, good. Is that your bird over there? Good. I don't feel bad about killing your bird one bit. Not the slightest. I hit you twice. Okay. Where's my fire? Oh, no, can't get with that one. Can't get with that one. Okay. This was a really unfriendly map. Oh, I'm looking forward to having range. Once I go to a strength intelligence build, I will have a lot more range. That's for sure. Let's do this, get some health. Finally get over you so I can do some real damage to you. Oh, he already had a... I forgot he had a state on him already. It's okay. My knight can finish him off. Okay, well. Ooh. Oh. I thought maybe I dropped something worse something. Nope. Okay. I survived it okay. Let me just use some of these. Now we don't have a whole lot of downtime here. Excuse me. Okay, so we got streaming it. Okay, there's a chance for shorter streams. Okay, yep, there's where we left off. Patrick's private YouTube user, interesting name, said they tried to make 100,000 commas a day, but since they got bored of questing, they started a second character and are trying the Huppermage. That's awesome. I hope you're liking it. Hope that's working out well for you. I really like this class. I like the damage you can do as a chance build, but I do not like the range limitations. I was trying to find another one that had 2 in it. And I don't see one. Oh, hey, pretty happy there, huh, dude? Check one more map. I mean, I guess I could fight some individual ones if I need to. There we go. There's a tour. There's a deuce. Thank you. A little bit closer of a map, too. Give me a good bonus. Good bonus. All attacks. I think I can work with that. And I'm not wasting any time getting close to you guys. Let's go with this. And that. And I killed it. Oh my goodness. That I didn't expect. I guess I didn't pay attention to its health. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, now I don't think I can attack those summons or I'll get in trouble. Let's see. Oh, not quite there. Man, I can't even move you. Can I attract that? Oh, that can't read. I'm one short. Well, let's go with this. Can I reach you? Oh, can't reach you with that one. Okay, I can hit you with this. Get a little bit of health. And there we go. Oh yeah, keep coming back this way. That's what I like to see. Oh, that's not what I like to see though. Let's pull you away. So you can move. And can I... Oh, I don't have enough to use that one now. Okay, I think... If I... Is it right here? Maybe it's one closer. Am I looking at this right? You ain't safe? That's right, baby. I know the tricks. Kinda. Unfortunately, I can't do a whole lot of damage. But I get my little flying spell back on this next turn, I think. So that should get me over to her. I think it's a her. Is that a her? Looks like a her to me. Okay, let's drop this. Is it enough? Yeah. Okay, that takes care of a couple of them. Okay, now which ones do we still need for this? We need a plated and a Ilyzaelle. Plated and Ilyzaelle. All right. Let's see. Gustavo Vieira. I apologize if I mispronounced it. I love this comment though. It's so true. It's so true, and it probably applies to like all MMO players. It really does. But it says, nice that you're not even level 80, have 11 AP, 4 MP, and almost 2,000 HP, and yet you still find things to complain about. When I saw that, I was like, yep. But I mean, that's kind of how we are, right? We have things that we don't like, things that we would like to improve. Even when we're doing amazing, we still have, like I've seen people with like level 200 characters, they got crazy overmaged gear, fantastic, expensive, beautiful gear, and that they still have like this one or two small things that they're like, I wish I could get this, but it's okay for now. You know, it's like, why are we like that? It's like we want that perfect number, even when we're like really close to having a perfect number already. But I like that. I thought that was pretty good, Gustavo. Sky Tusku said, asked why I created a female character. And I believe I mentioned something about this in my very first video on this series. Let's go up here. I don't usually. If it's my main character, the only character I'm going to be using, I typically... Ooh, I don't think I can use that. Oh. Let's do this. And I don't really want to do this. Oh, I could just cast this way. But I really don't like the looks of the male characters on here. See, does this apply? It probably does apply to him. Let's go with this. And then that. So I made a female Huppermage just because I really, really did not like the looks of the male version. This will probably be... Oh, maybe not. Well, how about this? Oh, man, it's right at that spot where it could do too much damage. How about we go with this? Which one of these are 4? Any of these? Okay, there's a 4. Dang it. All right. Maybe. Oh, wasn't enough. Okay, so this will work. And 3. There's the plated. We got the plated. Okay. Oh, and bar rugs. So most of these comments are from several months ago because the video came out several months ago. But I had one that came out just about 1 month ago from Bar Rungs. Said they really missed my content and hope that I still play. And I appreciate that. I'm back. I was gone for a little while, but I'm back. Oh, sweet. There's a solo one. So that's the comments that I pulled from that video. The next ones I got here are from my Foggernaut beginner class guide. I had a few comments from that were pretty interesting, so I pulled those. But first we must take a moment for corny jokes. For Christmas, I got a box of a bunch of puns and corny dad type jokes, and I fell in love with it. It's amazing. Great material. So now I have stuff I can bring you guys on a regular basis. So I got a few. I pulled a few out here for you. So I'm going to sprinkle these in like all videos that I make like this, I think. You guys can let me know which one was your favorite. So, what do you call two shoes who love each other? Soulmates. Ah! What's a robber's favorite drum? A steel drum. Ah! Why couldn't the mailbox make up its mind? It was on the fence. Don't worry, I got two more. Can you believe it? There's two more of these. Oh yeah, two more of these. Where does the atmosphere steer? You know, these only work if I read them right. Where does the atmosphere store its pictures? On the cloud. That's when you know it's like relevant to today. I saved the best one for last. I really like this one. What's the sneakiest bug? A spider. Oh my gosh. All right, there you go. Corny jokes right in there in the mix of things. Oh, that was great. I thought they were great. Maybe all you guys were like, let's hurry up and get past the jokes. Move on with the gameplay, Ben. Come on, please. Oh, this is not a good one. I don't know. Is this guy gonna? No, he's not gonna chase me. He's gonna hit me with fire or the little crow things from a distance. Sorry, Knight. I'm gonna be kind of counting on you to hopefully kill this guy. I need some more distance there. No, I don't want a power buffer. Come on. Come on. Get out here a little closer. Run up here. Oh, I almost reach. What about this one? Nope. Oh, wait. I can do this. And I can hit you with that. Now, if he runs away from me, which I don't think he can from there, is that going to kill the one behind it? Okay, I don't want to hit it because I like him being trapped forward. So she will hopefully be able to hit it with the shovel. Assuming, well, I mean, even if she gets locked, she can still hit with a shovel. Okay. You asked for it, sucker. What do you think of that? Go this. Oh, yeah, I think that finishes this one off. A spider. I like that. There we go. Got the achievement. Hey, look at... Now, that was pretty good, especially compared to all of those Dopples gave me 300,000. And I got 200,000 for this little bit here, so... That definitely seemed like a better use of time. Plus, I got almost 4,000 commas. Zero Blade asked, how do I get the simple view during battle? And he was referring to the tactical mode. And I think I explained it on there. Let's see, I'll see if I can find another fight. I bring this up only because I have had... Woo! Get away from there. I've had that question asked a few times. So if anybody watching this video is not aware, I'll show you real quick. And I think I actually talk about it in one of my beginner guides, but there's a lot in there, so I don't blame people if they don't see it all. So when you're in a fight, you've got these little dials down here that do different things. Deactivate tactical mode. This is what the map actually looks like. But if you turn on the tactical mode, it turns it into like this checkered pattern, and then it brings up a few features on the outside. Now, I think I saw a preview where Ankama's working on trying to come up with something that's like an in-between, where you can still see more of the scenery, but yet you still can clearly see what's going on. So we'll see about that. There's also creature mode. If you're lagging a whole lot and you're struggling with keeping up with all the summons and everything else on the map, you can activate creature mode, and it turns everybody into these little creatures, and it frees up processing power. It doesn't take near as much to see what's going on there. So if you've ever wondered, or if you're surrounded by a bunch of enemies and you can't see because you got a bunch of cracklers standing above your character, switch to creature mode, and you'll be able to click on what you want to a lot easier there. You also got this block spectator thing. You can turn that on if you don't want people being able to jump in and watch what you're doing. Not a big deal there. And then this is what you can use to point to a specific cell if you're with other people. And this is what you click if you're ready to bail from the fight and just kill yourself. So, for those of you who were not aware, now you're aware. Let's finish this guy off. Easy peasy, because I ain't trying for no stinking challenge. Ooh, did that hurt? Did you not like that? Let's go ahead and do this. Boom. And then my knight can finish it. Anything? Oh, nothing worth money. Ain't dropping nothing. Okay, so Mr. Alexander Williams said it was a great and informative video. Thank you, Mr. Alexander. Appreciate that. Papa Putum liked seeing me back and loved the guide. Thank you. Appreciate that. Glad to be back. And asked if the Foggernaut is a good solo class, if they play a lot by themselves. And I would say absolutely. I would say the Huppermage and the Foggernaut are probably two of my top class recommendations if you play a lot solo and you want something that has a lot of versatility to it. They're both fantastic classes for that. And I did just notice the time. It's getting kind of late, and I've been actually going for a while now. So I'm going to go through the rest of these questions for those who want to see them. And then I've got the question that I was going to ask about a series I'm thinking about starting. I'll have that here in just a minute. We got Botchus, I think is how that's pronounced. Said, love the video and is waiting for more class guides. I talked about I do have more of those coming hopefully in the next few weeks. Honest Hit actually gave me a couple corrections to that video. I need to test them just to make sure that they're correct before I post them. I don't want people sending me information saying, hey, this is how this class works, and then I just throw it on the channel without actually testing it. But they said that I can have all the turrets at tier 2, which is kind of cool. I didn't realize that. And the benefit of that is, remember, at tier 2, your turrets will actually give you a little bit of a buff. So if you can have multiple turrets at tier 2, that's fantastic. Even said you could get 2 turrets to level 3 if you have an ally with you that also has turrets. But yeah, I think that was kind of expected. But I definitely want to look into that tier 2 thing so I can get that updated on there. Westmaster said he's never tried the Foggernaut seriously, but it's on his list to do, and was happy with the video. So appreciate that. Westmaster, champ of the channel, been supporting this thing for a long time. Real Foggle, I think is how that's pronounced, wants to see an OSA guide, specifically asked for chance, but wants an OSA guide because the charges confuse them. And and I've definitely heard that from multiple people. It confused me at first too. I didn't quite understand how it works. I got a pretty good understanding of it now. So yeah, OSA is near the top of my list to try to get a beginner guide out for. And I had so many people say they were glad to see that I was back. I got Mistopia, Scheme Lord, Messy Joe, Skyland TA, Tulio, Don't Play Anymore, which I thought was ironic since they were saying they're glad that I'm back playing again. I thought that was great. Jot Flop, and many others, especially people posting on that video where I kind of talked about where I've been. Where's Ben been? Lots of people saying they were happy to see me back. So I really appreciate all the love. Y'all are great. We got NFR said, my Fogger class guide came out much faster than expected. That made me happy. I was hoping to maybe have another one out even by now, but with the renovations and everything took place, it definitely kind of set my schedule back some. So hopefully there'll be another one not too much longer. Carlos Rosa said they went to see me play the Zeller. So I have played the Zeller with my Quest 200 team. I had a Zeller over there for a long time. So I've played some Zeller action, but it's been primarily strength with some agility hybrid. So I will probably get more Zeller action in at some point. Kalinor 94 asked for a Panda guide. Again, that one's kind of in my top 5 because I already have a class and I'm fairly familiar with it. So that one's not too far off. I'm Jeff. Oh yeah, this cracked me up. So I'm Jeff, did some pretty fancy math calculations using the fact that on that video you can see I got to turn 166, and he used the timer to find out that I must have had at least an hour and a half of recording time. I thought that was awesome. He's like, were there that many mistakes during editing? I was like, well, unfortunately it wasn't all, well, thankfully it wasn't all editing mistakes, but you know, when you put a turret out here and then you level it up to tier 3, it's like, well, now I gotta wipe out that turret so I can put it over here for the next spell I want to demonstrate, and then I gotta destroy that one. I gotta put over here, destroy that one, so that I can set up for the next spell that I want to show. And I just did it all in one setting with one of those little doodads. I don't know what, I can't even think what they're called at the moment, but like scarecrow things. And so I had paid no attention to the counter down there, but he saw that I was on turn 166, did the math, and calculated how long I'd been recording. I thought that was hilarious. Jeff, you made me laugh on that. That was so great. Okay, so and that concludes the comments that I brought up. Again, if you want to comment or a shout out in the next video that I do of this series, just leave it in the comments below. Ask me a question. Just have something specific you'd love for me to announce to the Dofus world. As long as it's appropriate and polite and things like that, I will consider it. So that's what that is. So final thought, the question that I had. So one thing I've had people ask me for quite a while now is that my channel doesn't have very much for in-game content on it, and that's true. Most of my content is very focused on beginner to mid-level. That's where a lot of my series have been, my guides have been, and that's been intentional because I want to help people come into the game. I feel like when you come into a game like this, the hardest part is where to start. And the people that are probably going to go to YouTube and look for advice on how to play this game, they're going to need that information. So I've got a lot of stuff on the channel for that, and there's going to continue to be more of that. But for end-game content, I was thinking about starting to do a, I don't know, let's play type series where I use my main team, which I have an IOP, an Inu, an Ini, and I have a Panda, but I'm building a pushback Foggernaut currently on the Panda account because I want to get away from the stereotype that you always have to have a Panda to beat end game dungeons. I'm hoping that can be the case. Maybe we'll find out that is the case, but I want to try to have a replacement option for that. So my idea is to run with an IOP, Ini, Inu, and a Foggernaut. And I want to build a pushback one. I've never tried one. I hear they're a blast. And the goal would be to only run high level dungeons. So like, I don't know, level 180 and up would be the goal. 190 and up. I don't know. Where do the tiers break on the achievement scale here? I can't remember. So we got 151 to 190. So I would probably focus, I don't know how many dungeons are just in this category. There's a lot. There's a lot. Do we got any one? Oh, there's some good ones here too. So yeah, it'll probably be something where I focus on just like 180 and up. And I would probably make myself a little chart where we keep track of which ones we beat, which ones we haven't. But that series would be me just using my end-game high-level characters, and I'm focused just on high-level dungeons. So if you think that's something that you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. If you don't, if you prefer the Ilyzaelle thing that I'm doing here, and you prefer the guides and stuff, and you're like, you don't need to do that end-game stuff. It's frustrating, and you're taking your Panda out, so you're going to hate it anyways. Let me know. I would love some feedback on that. But it's an idea I had, and if you don't want to see it, I'm still thinking about doing it. I just wouldn't be recording it. I would just be doing it for my own pleasure. So anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It did turn out to probably be longer than an hour, judging by the clock over there. I've definitely gone longer than I had anticipated, but I got a later start than I wanted to. But that's everything I got for today. So until next time, you all be safe out there, and I will see you on the next one.